What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. In this one, I am going to be talking about how to become dangerously confident, all right? Confidence is one of the main things that men should be striving for in their life. And in today's society, we have a massive confidence crisis. Men have less self-belief than ever. And the reason why I'm making this video is because a lot of men have come to the conclusion that the right way to boost their confidence is to look in the mirror every single morning and shout affirmations at themselves. Say, I am strong, I am good looking, I am successful, and then all of a sudden they're just going to become those things. This is not what will build confidence. This is the difference between confidence and delusion. You cannot pretend to be something that you are not. And in order to be something, your actions ultimately dictate your confidence. So if that's not the key, shouting the affirmations in the mirror, what you understand is that most men have an underlying issue that they are just simply not aware of. It's eroding them at their foundation and making the self that they are trying to craft weak and inauthentic. All right? It's not who they truly are. They're lying to themselves. And you can't base confidence off of a weak foundation. It doesn't make any sense. So what is this thing that is eroding men away from their very core as they try to become better versions of themselves? It's envy. The truth is, most men want to be someone else. Most men want to be another man. And they are constantly obsessing about living that person's life. This completely cripples your confidence. And most men are completely unaware that they even do it. It's mind-boggling. So this is what you need to understand. Every single man should be able to say these exact words. I want nothing more than to be myself. I would not trade places with any other man on the planet if given the opportunity. How many men can look at themselves and say that? It's not a large percentage of the population. This is something that I was honestly incapable of saying until I was 22 years old. You know, being able to say this is the ultimate victor mindset. You know, we have the victim mindset where people are constantly blaming the world around them. They're blaming the circumstances that they're in, not trying to fix it, just constantly trying to position themselves in the place of the universe is happening to them. And there's nothing that they can do about it. The victor mindset is when you take control. When you say, hey, I am going to change my environment. I have the ability to build my confidence. I have the ability to craft my character, to build my character based off of certain principles, to build my character based off of a code. All right? A victim says, oh, I really wish I was born in a better situation. How many of you have said that? It used to be me. When I was a kid, and we would go to a restaurant, I wasn't able to order soda because it was too expensive. You know, on the rare occasion that we'd eat out at a nice restaurant like Pizza Hut, my parents would say, nope, no ordering any sodas. Water's all the way around. It's too expensive. An extra $1, an extra $2, $3? Sorry, can't do it. I constantly found myself envying other people and saying, I wish that I was born in a different family. I wish that I had different parents. I wish that I was in somebody else's shoes because they're able to order soda when they go out to restaurants. They're able to go out to nicer restaurants. They're able to fly places. In my family, we weren't allowed to fly anywhere. I didn't step foot on a plane until I was 16, 17 years old, because if we were going somewhere, we had to drive. Plane tickets were too expensive. It simply wasn't an option. So I wanted to be other people. And you are still doing this as an adult, but you don't realize it and you don't look at it like it's a bad thing. This is pathetic, and nothing good can come from it. Nothing good can come from sitting there saying, I wish I was in a different situation than I am right now. I wish I was born in somebody else's shoes. I wish I wasn't who God made me. Think about how terrible of a thing that is to say, and yet so many men think it. How can you be confident when you are thinking this? It's completely incompatible. Envy and bitterness leaves the majority of men weak and pathetic and only achieving a fraction of what they are truly capable of their true potential, because they're stuck constantly thinking about what it would be like to live out somebody else's life. Think about the mental energy that you are losing living out somebody else's life in your head instead of transforming your current reality. You see, I don't want you to just be confident so that you can get the hottest girl, so that you can make the most money. I want you to win at every single aspect of life. And in order to do that, you need to have true confidence in who you are as a person. Being able to say those words that I talked about at the beginning of the video. You can't do this if you don't even want to be you. If you don't even like you. If you don't want to even be in the situation that you're in the life that you are in. I used to be so incredibly envious of other people. Not even just when I was a child. But even in my 20s, I would constantly say, hey, I'm smarter than that guy, and yet, for some reason, he makes more money than me. He has a better job than me. I would say, hey, I'm better looking than that guy, and yet he somehow gets the hotter girl than me. I'm more charismatic than that guy, and yet he has more friends. I would say, wow, I really wish that I could speak like that person. Or I really wish like I had as good of skin as that person. I wish that I had that person's physique. I wish that I had his genetics. I wish that I had different parents. How miserable is it to live life like that? Every day that you spend in this mindset sets you up for failure. It will make you stink like rotting flesh, as if your body was decaying while you are alive when you sit in envy and bitterness. I know, it's a very vivid image to picture in your mind, but I want you to imagine that. Every single time you look at your own life and think, oh, I would rather be in this person's shoes. I wish I could be doing that. Think about the very flesh of your body rotting, because that is what happens. And it leaves a stench, and other people can smell it. They don't want to be anywhere near you, and you don't want to be anywhere near you. You need this confidence in order to thrive, in order to become the best version of yourself. I want you to say these words. I would rather be me and no one else. No one else. None of the richest people in the world, none of the people that get the best experiences in life, not the person with better health, not the person with better looks, you accepting you. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't derive inspiration from other people, because ultimately, inspiration is one of the most powerful things ever. To be able to inspire others and to be inspired, it can change lives. It moves mountains. But at the end of the day, when you spend all of your time dreaming, fantasizing about what it's like to be someone else, or watching movies, TV shows, and playing video games where you're seeing other characters, other people going out and achieving greatness, sitting back on your couch, eating Doritos and drinking alcohol while watching sports, watching other men go out there and achieve incredible things, great feats of strength and agility, while you sit back and do nothing. You continue to get fatter, while you sit there all day watching porn, watching other men have sex with women that you wish you could have sex with. You're just becoming a cuck at this point. Like, you're legitimately just a cuck. You're watching other men fuck who you want to fuck. You're watching other men do what you want to do, and you're sitting there thinking, oh, I wish I was in their shoes. Our society is obsessed with this idea. Think about social media. Think about the entertainment. Think about the TV shows, the movies. All of these different things are designed to try to get you to want something other than what you have been given. I want you to want your future. I want you to want your success and your full potential more than anything. When you achieve that, your confidence becomes immovable. It becomes a rock that no one can shake. You become someone who is ultimately able to go into any situation and exude pure self-belief. And when this happens, when you no longer stink of bitterness and envy, when your flesh is no longer rotting, people will want to be around you. That girl will want to talk to you. You will start to exude this confidence. You will start to emit this energy, and other people will be able to feel it. They will become drawn to you. You will start noticing, wow, I really like who I'm becoming. I like this version of myself that I have created. I like this path that I am on because you chose to put in the work. Because inspiration is completely worthless if there is no action to back it up. You can sit there on the couch and be inspired, but if you don't take that inspiration and use it as a positive force to move you further in life, it's completely useless. I stopped watching TV shows. I stopped playing video games, playing as another character. I stopped watching movies. I stopped watching porn. Stop being a cuck in your own life, watching somebody else live out a dream while you get off to the idea of doing it. Please, find your true confidence. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to drop a like down below. If you watched all the way through to the end of this video, drop a singular thumbs up in the comment section, because that means that you, my friend, have an attention span of steel. And I seriously want to give you props for that. I will see you guys all in the next video. Peace.